My name is Engineer Michael Ngala. I'm the Deputy Director in charge of Axle Load Control at the Kenya National Highways Authority. This is a JUJA weighbridge station. This is a weighbridge, one of our static weighbridge stations, which is located along the East African Community Regional Trunk Road Network. And the applicable law is the East African Community Vehicle Load Control Act. We had impounded vehicles that were overloaded, one of which belonged to the county government of Kiambu on 8th October 2024. And the vehicle was found to be overloaded, and therefore the county government was to pay the overload fees. Now, when the payment was done, it was already beyond 3 days. It was paid after around 3 weeks, of which there had been an accumulation of parking fees arising from delay in paying within the 3 days as stipulated by law, that is the EAC Act. So the authority was not able to release the detained vehicle from the county government because there were outstanding parking fees to be paid. Now, unfortunately, yesterday, the county government decided to bring all the vehicles that you see behind here to block the access to the weighbridge, the auxiliary lane, thereby impeding our usual operations at the weighbridge. We were not able to resolve that issue yesterday, and hence now the vehicles were actually driven to the holding yard for safe storage, because again, by law, obstructing lawful duty, disobeying lawful orders by the drivers amounts to a criminal offense, both under the Traffic Act and under the EAC Act, which is applicable in this case. Today, we have held discussions with the county government officials led by the CEC for Roads, Transport and Public Works, and also the CEC in charge of Environment, Natural Resources and Agriculture. And we've agreed that the county government is going to honor their part of the obligation to pay the parking fees, which has been outstanding from the time the vehicle was impounded. As a government entity, the law does not limit us to engaging. So out of that engagement, they have committed to pay for the overload fees, for the parking fees, so that they secure the release of the vehicle. We have also agreed that the act that was done by the county government was actually illegal and unlawful, and that they have committed not to repeat the same. Out of the negotiations between us and the county government, and of course with the law enforcement, we have agreed to release the impounded vehicles, these ones which caused obstruction to the county government, so that they can resume also the services that they offer to the public. These are actually the trucks which collect garbage on a daily basis, and to help now maintain cleanliness within the county. As bad as it was, we have agreed that this will never recur in future, as they would pursue to engage us. We also engage with them from time to time as government agencies.
And we want to urge members of the public that let's continue to make sure that we comply with actual limits, so that we safeguard on the road asset. We have done the construction of these roads through painful processes, some through loans, which we are paying through an arm and a leg as government, and we have to make sure that we put all the efforts required to make sure that these roads are protected. We will continue as an authority to engage the various stakeholders, be it transporters, be it enforcement officers, be it judicial officers, be it the officers from the Director of Public Prosecutions, to make sure that all efforts are made through the various sectors to make sure that we protect these road assets.
I am Nancy Cherop, the officer in charge, Axle Load Enforcement and Highway Unit. Our mandate as a law enforcement agency is to ensure that we enforce the mandates of Kenya National Highways Authority in terms of road maintenance and protection of our highways. Yesterday, we had an issue. There was a lot of disorder in this weighbridge between the county government of Kiambu, arising from an issue that their vehicle was impounded some months ago. And in each and every weighbridge, we have the standard operating procedures. If you don't follow the procedure, the law has to be applied. Yesterday, we had about 12 vehicles from the county government of Kiambu who obstructed the auxiliary lane, and it stopped the operations of the weighbridge for more than 8 hours. We had a discussion with the officials from the county government of Kiambu for more than 7 hours. We were not able to agree on the deliberations. Therefore, because the drivers left the vehicles unattended, we were forced to cause the vehicles to the holding yard behind us. Obstruction is an offense and it's punishable under the law. In this case, the laws that we enforce as National Police Service officers, we have Traffic Act and the EAC laws. So today we have had the discussion with the county government of Kiambu, and we've agreed that from today going forward, there should be an harmonious working relationship. And we are optimistic that in the spirit of multi-agency, the same rules that we've discussed, they will be able to adhere to that. Failure to that, the law will take its course.